Hello everybody and welcome. So I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, so bear with me, but I decided that I was going to do a creative sim, or at least like a sim makeover for this one is Johnny Zest. I did the rest of the Lane Grab family. I decided to just do Johnny Zest because I asked everyone on Instagram what they wanted me to do, and a lot of people actually said Johnny Zest. I had a few people say do the goths, but I actually already did them, so I don't have a recording of that, but I do have pictures of them. If you would like to see them, you can always go to my spam on my Instagram, which is talentedtrait. I will possibly link it down below. And by the way, hi, I didn't introduce myself. I am talentedtrait. If you know me from Instagram, you probably do. That's where everyone is from, probably. But basically what I decided to do was I have never remade any of the townies. Like, I have been playing for years and I never remade any of the Sims 4 townies. I do it sometimes if I want my sim to like marry them, but as for completely remaking all of the townies, I'm not one to usually do that. I don't really change them at all. But I decided to do it because I wanted to play with like the goth family, and I wanted to give all the townies like their own families that I created and just branch off of that, because I always make my own and I never play with the townies, and they're so interesting. The townies are like so interesting, at least in Sims 3 and Sims 2, but Sims 4 not so much. So I figured that making my own gameplay save of them would work a lot better. So my whole plan is to create my own save with all the townies, give them all makeovers, and play with them, put them in clubs. You can see that this is Dina Caliente. A lot of people on Instagram, when I did my poll, said they wanted to see Don Lothario, but I figured I might as well just do the Caliente sisters as well as him. If you can see, I got rid of Katrina because in my eyes, she does not exist. It was actually so hard doing Nina and Dina because I couldn't get their hair right. I couldn't get the hairline, the actual hairline right. You could see when I was doing Johnny Zest, the reason why I never make any of my Sims blonde or have really light hair is because the hairlines just do not match. I need better swatches, I need better hairlines. I just need everything to be better. But Dina was actually kind of difficult because I never play with blondes and I couldn't get her face shape right with the hair, and a lot of the things just didn't look that good on her. Like, her bone structure is very angular and it's very, very square. So every single time I would try to give her a hairstyle, it just wouldn't fit. I did end up finding one. I chose this one, and then I tried to fix their body types because a lot of the body types in the Sims 4 base game are so weird. I only fixed it just a little bit and tried to find an outfit that complemented that. I'm not big on jewelry or anything, but I do have to say, Nina was so hard. Like, you can see right now, this is a big struggle. There was the moment where I just looked at her and realized, what the hell am I getting myself into? I don't know what I'm doing. This looks really hard. I couldn't get her cheeks right. I tried to find something because I'm one to give my Sims like really nice bone structures, but for Nina, I couldn't. It was so difficult because she has really, really just full cheeks and like really like, I don't know, I couldn't do it. I couldn't figure out how I was going to. They also have really small eyes and they had a lot of makeup, so once you took the makeup off, their eyes would be even smaller. She also had the issue with the hair that I just couldn't figure out. And this is the moment where I realized, what the hell is this skin? Why do I have it? And I need to remove it out of my game. But I couldn't find anything that actually fit her because the Caliente sisters have I gave them such angular faces. They're really square. They're like, there's a lot of space. So finding a hairstyle and finding skin that matched them was really difficult. For Nina, I couldn't figure out her eyelashes because her eyes looked really weird, or she looked too much, like she was trying to impress people, and it took me literally forever trying to find out what hair I wanted to use on her. I picked so many and I couldn't even find one for like a straight minute, like a solid minute. I could not find a hairstyle for her. And you may notice I have a lot of custom content. Yes, I have like 100 gigabytes of custom content. Most of it is create a sim because I really like, having an Instagram where every single post they have to change their hair, they have to change their clothes because it's a new day. It gets really difficult when you have like the same hairstyles. I still use the same exact hairstyles. I only use like 20% of all the hair that I have, but it was so difficult trying to find a hair that actually fit. It's a lot easier, if their hair is brown, or if I know that a hair works very well. So if I look at a hairstyle and it looks like it's been used too often, then I won't want to use it. Or if I know that I use it a lot, then I'll try not to use it. And then I found this random one that ended up looking real nice. Nina's outfit ended up being a lot easier. I went through a few different things that I had, and then I just settled on a dress because I have mods that don't look that great when your sim is not clothed. So, and that's basically all I did for her. I tried to give her nice necklace or something, and then Lothario, this bitch, he ends up looking like a child. Like, he doesn't even look like a DILF. He looks like a 17-year-old boy, which kind of makes sense because, he's a man who wants multiple women. He had 3 women at some point, and he kind of low-key still does in Sims 2 era. However, once I did his eyes and his eyebrows, really intense eyebrows, by the way. Once I did his eyes made him look so, kid-like and so baby. So he looks like a 17-year-old kid, or at least, he looks like he's in his lower 20s, and Nina and Dina look so much older than him. Also, I'm praying for an all-black swatch. I know that they're gonna give it to us, but I looked at the, salt and pepper one, or the one that's supposed to be salt and pepper, and it didn't look right. It looked way too gray. The hairline didn't match. And the actual black swatch looks very blue. It didn't work. And when I was trying to find tattoos for him, I ended up finding body hair, which really worked, but I couldn't find the exact tattoos that I was looking for. I couldn't find the vibe that I was looking for, and if I did find a vibe, then they were more girly, kind of dainty things that I would get, and not Lothario, the man with 1 million women. So he was actually pretty good to deal with. He ended up really cute. I would date. And here you can see the households that I did in the save, and now you're gonna see my process in which I go and take pictures. So it's not that difficult. It's not hard at all. All of my poses, the worst part is probably waiting for the blur to load and remembering to turn off MXAO. I'm sorry it's so bright. The pictures I have will not be that bright. I might show them at the end. Just remember, if you want to see anything else, please subscribe, follow me on Instagram, either one. Follow me on Tumblr, it has the same @ as everything else. And if you don't, I promise it's not the end of the world. I am okay. I do hope to keep doing this, and I want to know if people actually really like these, because I will keep doing them. If people want to see them, I will definitely keep doing them. I have other townies that I want to do. I can always show you my gameplay save if I do actually do the townie gameplay save. I know a lot of people want to see me actually take screenshots, and they probably want to know a lot more about my story and everything about that. So I could do a thing explaining it. I could show you around my save file that I use to take pictures. It's a bit crazy, but yeah, just let me know if you want to see anything else. You can always message me on Instagram, or you can leave a comment anywhere, send a random ask on Tumblr. Don't really know, but I hope to see you there.